Let's be honest. Social media has made international property look easy. Buy an apartment in Dubai, collect rent in dollars, post skyline pictures, secure a residency visa, become global. But here's what Instagram does not show you: the contracts, the compliance, the land registry systems, the legal classifications, the foreign ownership zones, the tax exposure, the currency risk, the exit strategy. International real estate is not aesthetic, it is structural. And if you misunderstand the structure, you lose money internationally, not locally. Today, I'm going to break this down properly. We'll use as our main case study because it's one of the most popular global markets for African investors. But we will also reference other countries so you understand how international ownership works globally. This is not hype. This is strategy. Let's begin. Can foreigners legally own property in Dubai? Short answer, yes. Foreigners can legally own property in Dubai, but not everywhere. Property ownership in Dubai is regulated by the Dubai Land Department, and ownership is structured into categories. The two most important classifications you must understand are freehold, leasehold. Freehold means you fully own the property. You can sell it, you can lease it, you can transfer it to your heirs, you can hold it indefinitely. Leasehold means you lease the property rights for a long period, often up to 99 years, but you do not own the land permanently. Now here is what most influencers don't explain. Foreigners can only purchase in designated freehold areas. These are specific zones approved for non-UAE nationals. If you attempt to buy outside those zones, the transaction will not be recognized legally, which is why you must verify. Is the property in a designated freehold area? Is the developer registered? Is the title registered through the Dubai Land Department? Never skip these steps. International property investing begins with legal verification. Now let's talk numbers. Because price is not cost. Let's say you buy an apartment for $300,000. Here's what many people forget to calculate. 4% transfer fee payable to the Dubai Land Department. Agency commission, often around 2%. Trustee office fees, registration admin fees. Annual service charges, maintenance fees. Possible furnishing costs if renting short term. That 4% alone is $12,000. If you ignore these numbers, your projected returns collapse. Now let's talk service charges. Dubai has no annual property tax. That sounds attractive. But buildings charge annual service fees to maintain: elevators, security, cleaning, amenities, infrastructure. These fees vary per square foot. If you don't calculate service charges into your rental yield, your ROI projections become unrealistic. Professional investors never calculate based on purchase price alone. They calculate total acquisition cost, operating cost, net yield, exit liquidity. International investing is mathematics, not emotion. Now, let's address one of the biggest attractions: residency. The offers investor visas tied to property value thresholds. But here's the key: residency is not citizenship, and visa policies evolve. For example, offers citizenship by investment at certain capital thresholds. Historically offered golden visa pathways linked to real estate investment, though regulations have changed over time. This teaches you something critical. Immigration policy is dynamic. Never buy international property solely for visa marketing. Always confirm. Minimum investment requirement, holding period, renewal conditions, exit implications. Policies shift. Governments revise laws. Economic pressures change regulations. You must verify at the time of purchase. This section can save you hundreds of thousands. When buying internationally, you must verify title status, developer credibility, escrow protection, construction completion risk, mortgage eligibility, contract terms. In Dubai, off-plan properties are common. Off-plan means buying before construction is completed. These transactions must be registered through official channels regulated by the Dubai Land Department. Never transfer money directly to personal accounts. Never bypass official escrow mechanisms. Escrow exists to protect buyers. Now let's talk about something deeper: currency risk. If your income is in Tanzanian shillings and your property is in UAE dirhams, you are exposed to currency volatility. Exchange rate shifts can affect mortgage payments, service charges, net income, exit value when converting back. Professional investors hedge risk. Amateurs ignore it. International investing is not just about owning abroad. It's about managing cross-border exposure. Dubai does not charge annual property tax, but your home country might tax foreign income. If you are a Tanzanian resident earning rental income abroad, you must understand local tax reporting obligations. You must check double taxation agreements, foreign income reporting rules, capital gains implications, estate planning exposure. International investing introduces multi-jurisdictional complexity, which is why serious investors consult cross-border tax advisors, international real estate lawyers, licensed brokers. Never rely solely on social media advice. Now let's zoom out. Why invest internationally at all? Currency diversification, market diversification, political risk hedging, global portfolio exposure, access to stronger tenant demand pools, potential residency flexibility. But international property is not a status symbol. It is a diversification strategy. If your local market is volatile, international exposure can balance risk. If your local currency weakens, foreign assets can preserve value. But this only works if you understand structure. This is important. Many African investors approach international property emotionally. They want validation. They want prestige. They want global recognition. But strategy beats ego. Before buying abroad, stabilize local income. Understand local property law first. Build financial literacy. Master contracts. Study macroeconomic indicators. Assess liquidity risk. If you cannot analyze a deal in Dar es Salaam, you should not analyze one in Dubai. Skill travels. Ignorance travels faster. Technology is changing international investing. Digital verification, blockchain registries, virtual tours, cross-border payment platforms, global data analytics. International property will become more transparent, but complexity will remain, which means educated investors will always outperform emotional buyers. International real estate is powerful, but it is not glamorous behind the scenes. It is contracts, compliance, risk management, numbers, verification. If you approach it strategically, it can elevate your financial position globally. If you approach it casually, it can drain your capital silently. Ownership abroad is possible, but discipline must come first. And the real power is not in owning internationally. It's in understanding internationally. That's how you win.